Hello? Hi, it's me. Hello, welcome. Good pace, you might get to the pod. Why are all these kids stuck at home? Are they stupid? Sometimes it just be like that. Uh, Open the door. Think I'm hitting the page with how fast Berg has been reading? Possibly. Okay, interesting. Okay. Um, yeah. I am I'm a little distraught right now because I was working on something and I can't get it to work now. It was a thing I had tried having work, last time with, like, the clip thing. It was working. I tested it off stream. Someone was there with me, and it worked. They were there, they saw it work, we all saw it work, and 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 now it don't work. Admittedly, I made some drastic pages. Have you read the extra pages? No? No? No, I don't think so. The extra pages? No. I've been I'm not on like my normal game the last like month or two. Very busy at work. But it should slow down. It should slow down this week. This week should be the last busy week I have, which will be nice until um guess till end of winter, I guess. Blue Sky Extra Comics. You read Capnat. Oh, if that's it, then yes. I read that. That's all I needed to see. And until I read that, it's not it's like not being worked on at all. And it hurt to read that part, like finally to fully understand that. And I'm not getting more of Jade and Jasper's sprite. Like I didn't think I wanted that. But I was wrong. I found out it was something I needed to see and understand. And why isn't this working? Sorry. It was just I wa silicone. Jade. Ah, okay. I don't know why I do it. I don't know why I do that. Oh, so he knows Jade is best Gurk. Don't know what a Gurk is, man. Lad. I don't. What? What? What did I change? Why doesn't this work? Like, what did I make not work? What did I do? What did I do? FFmpeg, yada yada. Am I not giving it enough time? Is that it? Does it need more time? Jade is best Dirk? Interesting. Okay. This is probably wrong. This part's probably wrong, actually. Okay. Huh. Admittedly, I just started working on this like 5, I don't know, 10 minutes, no, I guess 20 minutes ago, I guess. Um, I had the bright idea of trying to make things work better by, implementing, video compression, and I was like, "Oh, wait, that's the play. I make it so it does the thing, but if it's too big, it makes it smaller. It makes it smaller, bitty. Now now it's not. Oh, shit. Forgot I had this open. This is nice. This is nice. No, I'll bring the TV card out just to look at this. This is good. This is good stuff right here. That's good. I'm gonna take the TV card away again because I need to change some things real swift. I guess I was really just working on something. I guess I didn't get it going at all. Okay, do that. And now I'm back to see that. Dun 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 dun. Oh wait, it's like oh, that's the most I can zoom in. It's like an edit almost. It's done. Cause I guess I don't know what kind of music plays and edits these days and AMVs type stuff. Then it like stops abruptly here. There's like some wicked zoom out and it goes to the next tab. Then it's like no, I guess I don't know, that wouldn't work. You would need to like you need to be like oh okay. Maybe it'd go like this. It'd be like I can't zoom in more, otherwise I can make this look better. I'm trying to think like how would this work? Would it like be a slow like boom, then like it goes fast, then slow, little whatchamacallit. You get like a weird cut and it goes to the next thing. And it's on her. Goes like that, goes here, zooms out, goes to the next. Oh well, I zoomed in, goes to the next one. I'm missing a page that'll make it work. Hmm. I can't picture a song though. I think that's why I can't figure a rhythm out for this. I don't have a song in mind. Uh, has anyone done the Spider-Man edit for Vriska? Hmm. Okay. Yeah. And why doesn't this work? It does. It like I messed something up and it just doesn't upload it to the channel. That's it. That's the only issue. Like, like I'll show this real quick. Like it's like it's supposed to. I deleted like other tests that were working earlier. I guess I could swap it back to what it was, but then it won't be as like cool. But like this was working. Like this was working. This worked. And then it would like do this and then say like this would be the person's like I guess if someone would do like exclamation mark clip, this would be a profile picture right here and then their username. And it would be here with my Jimothy. Uh I used to have a cat named Jimothy. I miss Jim. I miss my boy Jim. Thinking about Jim brings tears to my eyes. Uh, okay, okay. Hmm. Oh, okay. Am I just gonna be like growling for like 3, 4 pages straight or something? Harry, to your room. Oh, wrong button. There we go. That's the right button. Uh, I think it's about time to start this. It's enough crying and whining around about my thing not working because I'm bad at typing into a computer. I probably just did misspell something. Ah. Uh, not as cool. Not as cool as the other Briska. Mm. B. Yiffany long stocking. It'd be like that, Kanaya. It'd be like that. You are Yiffy, approximately 1 hour in the past, and despite being recently detained, tortured, and fed from a dog bowl, the face of true suffering only reveals itself to you now. Yiffy, reveal true suffering. Eh. L parent though. L. Uh, I guess I'd say that, but I guess I don't know how often they like do anything. Visceral, unadulterated embarrassment. Your mollycoddling mom, your mollycoddling mom has had you on the wrong end of her relentless smooch fests for almost 30 minutes, like an unconscious patient, and like an unconscious. Wow, I can't read. Like an unconscious patient in the clutches of their sadistic nurse, you are helpless against the smothering. At least when you were a political hostage, you got to do a bit of corpse dancing. This, this just sucks. Yiffy, concern yourself with the nervous lad. Sniff? No. Oh, shit. Shit. Damn. Oh, oh, wait. Oh, you know what'd be cool as shit? Like, fuck, it would be cool as shit to get the, like her to either like wipe off like the pink at some point, or to put green over it. That would be dope to get like a callback to the black and green lipstick if she goes back to straight green. Uh, uh or Rissy's color, I guess. One of her kids' colors. I guess her kid's color. That could be good too. Oh fuck, she's pissed. Oh fuck. Kind of love how they drew this. Fuck. That's a little too big, but damn. Eh, this speed. Because you want this to be the main focus, but damn. I really don't really I don't know. I guess I shouldn't say I don't like her fit, like what she wears, like in in this thing, but there's something super not cool, I guess. I don't know. Like, I like this kind of style too. That's the issue. Maybe I have like some like weird dislike for Rose. Adults are also in guardian mode still. Drama. Oh? Doesn't help that her son is here. Must be nice. Never having to face this kind of doting. Is it doting? Embasement. Emba- hmm. Sure, his old lady is a tyrannical hag, but she's also frigid enough to understand the concept of personal space. Dealing with her also seems to have given him a few sca- scrapes of stoicism to complement his otherwise dormant disposition. The fact he hasn't taken a single compromising creep shot of this sorry display for leverage proves he still has a long way to go. Kid wants when they're done. Like fits the themes and such. Yeah. No doubt if you no doubt if your posse of pubescent punks back at school could see you now, they'd throw up laughing. You don't even want to think about the brutal burns they're cooking up for you after the televised debacle. Debacle. What were you thinking? Jumping into Rose and Jade's arms like a mewling pup. Even if you declare clown induced insanity, you'll probably have to do some drastic gymnastics to earn back a modicum of cred. You're not sweating it though. Drastic is the only way you operate. Oh, wait. Okay. Wait, is that buffering? I thought YouTube was buffering for a second. I got scared, spooked. Was this one of the characters I asked this person to do? I think it was. I've lost my mind. Let me like do this and then like mute this and like say hi, hello, hi. I asked you to do this person, right? Yeah, I'm not crazy. Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. Thank you for reminding me in my with my question. Now you're unmuted. The world can hear you. Yeah.
Scary.
Oh, that might have been a little. Turn that. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Hmm. 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 Is YouTube buffering? Am I crazy? I feel like I'm going crazy. Ah. Hmm. Ah. Oh. Hmm. Jade,
Mwah, mwah.
I know you're happy, as am I, but
Mwah, mwah.
why not give the children a break? There's a soda machine in the hallway over there. They can decompress from today's events and we can talk business.
Business?
Yes, business. The kind of business that probably warrants our discussion and attention unmitigated by daughterly distraction.
Ah. Sigh. Okay then. One more for the road.
See finishing blow. Boom. An end to indecency. About time. Engineering that reprieve might be just about the only real solid your no-show non-mom has ever actually bothered to do for you. Now the real shit hits the fan. Damn. That wasn't that bad to say. Oh shit. Rita? No. Are those Fritos? Hmm. Uh, uh hmm. I guess I have to do this. I've done this other times. Oliver Twist. Lisa, can I have some more? Oh wow. Ow. It's the hair in my ear.
Hold him! Scout him!
What are you gonna do?
Please, sir.
Please,
I
sir.
want some more.
I want some more.
What?
What?
Please, sir.
Fuck. Damn, okay, okay. It won't let me watch the rest, okay.
Please, sir.
Please, sir.
I want some more.
I want some more. I try to remember if I have ever seen you drink soda before. I'm pretty sure I saw this brand in Aunt Jade's groceries once and made some assumptions. A lot has happened, huh? Shit, is really going down. And also, everyone knows you exist now, instead of just me and our moms. Wow. You know, please, I was almost kidnapped once. My mom removed the window after that, which, sucked. Though I guess you'd know, about that. Sorry. Um, I know that things have been complicated and kind of lame for you. No small part because of our families and especially mine. But I'm glad you're here now. And I think maybe I could try to help you out now that you're here more than I have in the past. Which is to say, very little. Um, could you maybe turn around when I'm talking to you? Oh, Pepsi. Okay, man. Oh, they're so edgy. They're so cool. Oh, they got the pierced ears. On their ties loose. They're doing middle fingers unbuttoned. Pepe's, yes. Oh, sorry. Okay, I'm surprised. I didn't have to like growl at all. Okay, I was expecting to. Okay, this is nice. I don't think I was mentally prepared to like try that. Look at this errant Beavis double fisting those cans of pop. He could just put one down. They're not even open yet. But here he is, holding both and unable to take a sip of either. Like a chump. Hopefully he learns a valuable lesson from all this. What matters right now is not delicious treats or mutual maternal malaise, but the conversation being had on the other side of this door. The room is soundproof, of course. Yiffy, swipe a backstage pass. Okay, your favorite Omigi kid. Omigi. I really like the soccer cleats. I think without these soccer cleats, I would not have a liking to this character. The sylph has been slow boiling, you can tell. Your ma got pretty far with her martyr's gambit, but even capricious goddesses like her have to pay the piper eventually. You're not about to miss it. You've only been around this earth for 15 years, but it's a self-evident fact that there's no useful authorities gifted with unimaginable power. Their concern only stretches so far as to manhandle those dependent on them, and tangles into ineffectual deadlock the instant it meets a challenge worth addressing. Potential killed for the sake of comforts. True kindness is real, but only for those that bare teeth and break skin. Why should these disingenuous, bystanding, spineless, selfish adults get anything they want? Yiffy, enjoy the show. Oh, be better if they're missing a tooth. You hope they eat each other alive. Be the selfish adults. But sorry. I think the one strand of hair is goofy looking, like the one that's going over the one side of the face. You cannot be one of the selfish adults. They have enough baggage. Oh, they have enough going on as it is. They have enough going on as it is with their immense baggage. Bop. Kanaya, it looked for a moment back there as if you were going to actually go through with our mutilate the hostage beyond recognition ruse. With Yiffy rescued and the other children absent, might now be an appropriate time to hash it all out.
And what do you feel needs to be hashed exactly? Well, Kanaya, I know you haven't been very happy and you're probably super frustrated. But first off, I want to say thank you so much for putting everything aside to help us. You're the reason I have my girl back. And with minimal bullet holes, too. Ha ha ha. Also, you have every right to be angry. This isn't a little white lie, it's a whole bed of secrets which then became an entire child. But whatever it takes to earn back your trust, I'll do it. Ever since we first met, I've respected you, felt cared for by you. I hate how we returned that kindness.
Jade.
And of course, you aren't obligated to ever forgive me, but I don't want to lose you too. I love you, Kanaya. You're my family. You fucked my wife.
You fucked my wife. Shit. Oh my god. I'm like, there's like this anticipation to go on the next page. I love trying to like live in that moment longer. So I like to, I guess, delay it. I guess delayed. Fuck, I can't think of what I was gonna say. Delayed release. I don't know. Yeah, I'll say that. Yeah, that'll work. So it's nice to like live in the moment of seeing what's gonna happen next. It could be either because it could be either something great or it could be something that's like I don't really care. It was like okay to see. Oh shit, that's good. They show you a little bit of it earlier because you know what's gonna happen. That's great. That's great. Ah, I love it. Fuck, that's good. Damn, that's good. Exhales.
My apologies, Jade. That was very brave and, of course, extremely forthcoming of you. A refreshing change of pace from the ongoing process of haggling the truth out of you to detail by sordid detail, following the Yiffy reveal.
Implying implying we are leaving out information that could remedy this situation.
Implying.
Sorry.
I didn't want you to remedy the situation. I wanted you to own it. Instead, you let John lead the conversation with his stupid questions and sprinkled out a gauche attempt at a tear. But
A bit shameless, perhaps.
it was theatrical. Well, unlike John, I am not a stranger to your lives. When you feed me some half-baked lie about Carcat and Dave wanting to adopt, I know better. And though that travesty of a name is undoubtedly an incomprehensibly offensive piece of this particular puzzle, what I see is not an explanation, but a glossing over of the worst detail.
Jane.
Rose, that woman is going to ruin the future for our daughter. And you snuggled into a secret's bed with her. For so long I couldn't convince you to share a cup of tea with Jade. Then years later, you happen to grow a sympathy gland and decide to jump right to sharing offspring. It's my fault, Kanaya. She was the only option I had left. Sure, let us go with that, considering your stated distaste for ectobiology. That's only suitable for trolls, correct? No! Everyone deserves a choice, but I already have an entire kingdom of ecto-children. This had to be different.
Ooh. No one wants to contribute to the off-brand doppelganger strolling the streets. Easily the worst aspect of this place.
Is that why you acquiesced? No? Because I am stumped on that part as well. If memory serves, when we were adopting Vriska, I mentioned the precarious possibility of a Jade Dave Cat brood. What is it that you said again? I believe that your approximate verbiage was that their dysfunctional human centipede of a relationship is soaking with lighter fluid and begging to burn, and that you would feel sorry for the grub. Jade's qualities rang too familiar, right? Evasive, pushy, lacking in proper coping mechanisms, carrying an air of unspeakable sadness.
Oh my god, I fucking love this page. Damn. You're good.
The poor kid.
Congratulations. You've managed to exhume the solemn cadaver of my mother's memories. memory and make her the star of another argument.
As if you ever bothered to bury her.
What does this have to do with anything?
What I am doing is demonstrating that I have no intention to mediate the situation, or pacify it, or even be a little bit nice right now. So perhaps you'll actually take me seriously for once, instead of assuming you can pull the Bob Beast keratin over my eyes and distract me from the awful reality that you trusted a monster over me, and can't even tell me why.
And if you don't like the answers?
That is Future Rose's problem.
I see. Okay.
Okay?
I want it on record involving Jane was not my decision, but it was a pre-established requisite that I did not fight against. It is Jade's child after all, and you're not completely wrong either. I may have felt some pang of responsibility for a litany of psychologically revealing reasons, but more than anything else, I took her up on it because it felt oddly inevitable. Anyways, deep down, I knew it didn't matter. However we handled it, whatever hurt we caused, it was never that serious. Oh. Fucking. Ooh, I knew you would forgive me.
Rose, when did you stop trying? Yeah, Rose, what the fuck? This is not what we discussed. You're devaluing Kanaya's feelings, minimizing her impact on her.
You know, Rose would be like, could be a cooler character if she wore glasses. I like the idea of doing like the anime, like glasses shining and you like push the glasses up, even though it looked really ugly for this scene. It's just goofy. Damn. Everyone's over farming this. I just looked in the future and saw the best possible timeline. Fucking, and I take the chip and eat it type vibe. You're good. Damn.
Whoa, I'm defending you. No, you are pissing me off. But I just don't want things to get even worse. But stop pretending that my feelings are top priority and try being honest for once. What does it even matter? Excuse me? You heard me. You were wronged, Kanaya. The truth can't change that. Saying it just fucking hurts more. What does that accomplish? It's so embarrassing. Would you even get it if I had? You haven't been alone since we were 13. And the first chance you got, you packed up your cosmic purpose and hid away in the brooding caverns. You have no idea what it's like out there. How traumatizing dating regular citizens was. Imagine trying to love someone who already knows every available detail about you, who has opinions on what happened to you as a child, who assumes you're indestructible. Newsflash, it fucking sucks. Because no matter how nice they were, they didn't want to know me. They wanted to date the god of space, and I felt sorry for disappointing them.
I had my suspicions, but I had no idea it'd been that bad. You didn't even hint at it.
Why would I? So everyone could lecture me again on how bad my boundaries are?
I did that one time.
You want bad boundaries? Do you know how many people would be waiting outside public bathrooms to talk to me about the problems? This one guy randomly started apologizing because they cooked their hamster in the microwave. They looked so sad, I had to hug them and say it was okay. But it was not okay. They murdered their hamster. And their other hamster killed itself. Jade, out of loneliness. Get to the point.
God damn. You're good, man.
Millions of people told me they loved me, but I was never a real person to them. I couldn't let that happen to Yiffy, too. What? I had to save her, Kanaya. Give her the chance to grow up as a normal kid with a normal life. Not one where people would befriend her to get close to me, or fucking bark at her while walking down the street. And Jade had the resources to do that. To provide that. Every scare we've had, she was able to cover up. She literally controls the media, for Christ's sake. We could have figured it out. Indebting yourself to the second coming of the condescension was hardly the only answer. I was right here. That's true, but you could have said no, or worse. I can live with Rose doing this because she wanted to see what would happen. But I couldn't stand the idea of owing my kid to the fact you felt sorry to me, especially after the Dave and Carquette situation. I couldn't do that again. We could have helped if you let us. I needed a fresh start, not to sit around taking care of grubs and watching shitty rom-coms forever and wasting away in an empty house. I wanted to live. And living here is already so hard. Not only because of the war, or what happened to Dirk, or whatever the hell's wrong with John. The world is fucked. Yet, despite all that, Yiffy turned out to be so good. And she's mine.
Uh, hmm. Hmm. Jade, remember. You're good to read that.
Yiffy exists because I needed her to.
Jade. Loki. Worst living Homestuck character, maybe? Maybe? Yeah, maybe. You're good.
He's the only future I have left. Jade, I recognize you have had to sacrifice principles to survive, and that is hard to live with. Even now, I can sympathize. But 15 years? Even if I didn't want her, she was already here, so why make it worse? Why perpetuate the lie?
Ooh. They're definitely worse characters than Jade. Of the living people, though, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe the maybe the genocidal xenophobic one, maybe. But like, the boy, the boy Jake said he can excuse xenophobia, and he's like the hope guy or something. Does that make him like the? Actually, I don't know what that'd make him. The dumbest guy, maybe. Have all the Hope guys been the dumbest people in this comic?
Cronus, Aridin, and Jake.
Yeah, they're like the dumbest people, right? Like they're pretty up there. Guess they're competing with
Yeah,
John.
probably.
Hmm. Maybe the least socially aware. No, still competing with John. Fuck. Crack. Fuck. Damn. Yeah, I really don't like Jade though. I'll be real with that. Don't like this version of Jade right now. Big L's. Their whole life sucks. The most moment she had was 3 years in a meteor. All of their lives sucked though. Okay, I'll mute here and continue. Tabby continued to hold 2 cans. Oh, good. Damn, must have been awkward climbing that vent. Oh shit. You expected to hate Rose more than Jade? Oh, Rose is a bitch. And like, um, hmm. I don't know if I hate her, but she's a bitch, and or dislike her, even to be honest. She's a bitch, and she's pretty good. She's pretty good with her words with certain things. That's pretty good. Am I crazy or is like is Kanaya like between the hair? How'd the sprite look again? No, she's not. Okay, it's just how the sprite looks. Looked like it though. I think it was all the people. If the people who had hope as an aspect were emotionally sound and intelligent, they would sweep the session. Gotta be built with the hope in pages. Jake, is that squared? You'll say you are correct. Okay. You are not Tavi, but boy, do you wish you weren't. God, I really love Kanaya right now. I love this candy timeline Kanaya. She's great. She's amazing even. It's hard for me to talk about this specific situation. So I will continue. I'm really fucking with this short hair now, though. Boom. Capture log. Wee woo. Wee woo. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. Wee woo. Rose plus Kanaya. Receive call. Incoming transmission. I take it you don't consider the matter concluded to your satisfaction. Satisfaction. Yeah, good enough.
An incredibly astute observation. You really are, Rasir.
Fuck. Such a good line. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry a little bit. A little bit. Oh, interesting. Oh, we're back with the cool kids. Okay. Sweet dreams, Naya. Noise. What was that? What was that? Bound and a bound noise. Bound down, bound down, bound down, bound. Oh, she's jamming. But we don't get a jam. So, I mean, actually, I could jam. I wonder if she's gotten any better. Probably not. Oh shit! What was I looking at? Oh wait, I forgot how to get out of the full page. I remember now. I remember why I closed out of that. Okay, I'm closing back out of that. Oh, it's just Jade blowing that flute, hopping up a storm on that bad boy, getting real rowdy. And all that noise had me thinking Rowdy Russet had come back from the dead, only to be tragically eaten by a hungry chess guy all over again.
Roxy.
Contrary to what his name would have you believe, Rowdy Russet was one of my sweetest cats, BTW.
Ah,
Wait. Damn. Those guys have like... Damn, okay. Sorry, I'm just like... Still accepting the fact those chess guys ate probably ate Roxy's cat.
probably ate a bunch of them.
Yeah. I guess in theory there was an infinite number of cats, you know, with how they were made and whatnot, right?
Yeah.
You know, seems like Roxy has a love for these different types of, like, you know, cats being made they were, unlike some other character has, you know, feelings for, I guess, you know. You're good to go.
Oops. Did the noise wake you? I'm about a decade rusty at sucking with this thing. I play an instrument I actually know, but it seems the orchids have too refined taste for the baits. So picky.
Nah, I was already up making my rounds. Got my new PJs, and I gotta make them known like a traveling circus showing off their newest bearded lady.
I do like your new peaches.
Thanks. Thank you. They're the hottest couture on the market, fresh from the mind of the Villas? Schooner Villas? Ville?
Schooneville.
Schoonervilles?
Yeah.
Very own Hikiko Mariam. I like that.
I noticed you and Dave Cat have been getting a lot of clothes from her recently.
Yeah, aside from getting those guys to wear something other than the same stink PJs every day.
Yeah.
It's also just good to keep her busy with something other than brooding and quiet contemplation all hours of the non-day. Anywho, what are you cooking up in here, Harl? Up in here, Harl. You're good. You're good, sir.
I'm growing orchids onto the trunk of this tree.
They just grow hanging off the branch like that?
Yeah. Orchids are a type of plant called epiphytes, meaning they can survive off the backs of other plants instead in the dirt. The roots attach themselves to the tree, and after some aggressive loving and watering, eventually they can grow on the tree all by themselves.
Oh, so they're like mistletoe.
Well, actually, mistletoe is parasitic. They suck the water and nutrients straight out of the trees they grow on. Orchids don't do that at all. They just use the tree like an anchor to get to their sweet spot so they can grow. For an orchid to kill a tree, it'd have to be huge. Like huge enough to block out all the sunlight and keep it for itself.
Neat. So what's the plant you got in the corner over here there?
Oh, I'm glad you asked.
What is she doing? Oh. Oh. You're good.
Whoa.
I almost forgot. Yo, that's actually dope. Like, actually, like, I really like these PJs. I don't know if I like how much Calliope looks like numero uno from Kids Next Door, but so
Got the football head.
yeah, you're good.
Roxy, Calliope and is that Kanaya? Calliope, Roxy. Is that Jade?
You're good.
Roxy,
Yo,
where are we?
this is a special dream Bubby Callie set up.
I don't even remember falling asleep.
Yeah, I used Callie's special magic sleep dust on ya. Sorry for conking y'all out, but also Callie said we had to do this tonight.
I thought the dream bubbles had been destroyed. I thought so too. The origin of these new bubbles is unclear, though it seems like they might actually be emanating outwards from our destination. But I must admit, I'm happy to see them back.
Ladies. You're good.
Well, I must say that this vast expanse of nothingness was well worth the minute inconvenience of being magic to an untimely slumber, via a substance that I'm still not altogether sure isn't actively harmful to biological life.
Oh, give me a sec.
Ahem. Oh,
Sorry, give me 1 second. You can finish that. Actually, finish that line out.
ahem. Turn around.
Yeah, I just gotta. What am I doing wrong here? I'm just okay. Click there, do that, drag that up. Okay. Sorry, I just want to like. Oh, interesting. Fuck. Okay. I have this new mouse I've been using. I'm just not used to it yet. I just wanted a better I wanted to know better on how what I thought of their outfit. So I figured being able to like have 2 characters where, it lets me see it better. Yeah. Yeah, it's still all right. Oh shit, we're going big. Whoa, dude. It's apartment stuff. Oh, wait. What's that? This is a cool page. What a daring dream. You're good to go.
Whoa.
Intense, right?
So, what exactly are we looking at here? Our cosmic canonical correspondent. You could call it a visual representation of our everything. Forgive my ignorance, but I recall our universe looking more, amphibian. This looks vaguely closer to the door we took claim to the ultimate reward, albeit more fucked. This is true, but this diorama exemplifies something far grander than any single universe.
I think it wasn't all crazy like this last time.
The last time? You've been here before?
Yeah, it was like a million years ago, but by now, but I came out here once on my way out of a dream looking for my boo thing. And it was more or less just a regular looking block house back then.
I believe its current appearance is due to the work of outside influence.
You're good.
You're saying he did this? I'm not entirely sure. But yes, that is my current working theory. I brought you here together so we can discuss what is to be done about this. Is there a reason you neglected to add Karkat and Dave to this Socratic slumber seminar? Well, the knights will no doubt prove invaluable in the impending conflict. When it comes to these, finer points of discussion, their chins do tend to wag. What?
Love them to death, but they can't shut the fuck up.
In so many words, our true goal with this endeavor has been rather vague these last few years. And as our time on the ship begins to draw to a close, I believe we should start a serious dialogue about what we plan on doing once we touch ground.
God, I love seeing you boss up.
I understand that. But couldn't we just talk normally? Without all this chloroform ninja shit? It was a bit much. I apologize for my draconian methods, but I needed to make sure our discussion could be held free from the prying eyes of outsiders.
Yeah, because this is about us, our family, our future.
What is there to discuss? I thought my plan was well understood.
Okay, sheesh. Well, that's hella badass and vengeful, but like, okay, Shant. Okay, Shotty. I didn't care. Maybe there's other options than just going and slicing his shit to smithereens. And also, like, could you even?
I'd very much like to try.
Let's maybe try something less fucked up first.
I'm not sure if you're aware, Roxy, but we are more or less the foremost experts when it comes to being quote unquote fucked up. Anyway, he started it. Nothing remains but to finish it. Yikes. Why don't we all just cool off for a sec? I wanted to ask Calliope something. Who did you mean by outsiders? Yes. Well, I began prepping my dreamly magic as soon as you were released from her hold. We needed to do this before she comes back.
Oh. Before she comes back, it seems this conciliatory quartet. You can finish that.
Doesn't quite understand.
Ooh. Ooh. You're good.
I never left. Ah!
Callie, chillax. How did she even sneak up behind us like that while she's glowing like a Christmas tree?
I do not sneak. I was always behind, before, alongside you. I am always alongside, behind, before you. I simply made my presence known to you. What are you doing here? To make a correction to my counterpart's assertion. You believe the current appearance of the home is due to the actions of the prince. That is a half-truth. The root of the issue is far deeper than that.
She's a dog. That's all I wanted to say.
Though the prince's actions have exacerbated the damage, they are not its origin point. It's due to the beliefs and desires of those far beyond my grasp. It is all that we are/were, in its current form is representative of what those outsiders think we are/should be. This home, in its current form, has become abominable.
I need K. I think it looks kind of cool.
It is not cool. It is an eyesore, and worse, its purpose has become obfuscated, form-plagued with an ever-expanding amalgamation of wings, and rooms, and atriums, and winding exhibition halls. All uncurated, thoughtlessly tacked on to accommodate garish, self-indulgent new installations.
And stairs.
And stairs.
It keeps happening, huh?
Yes, it keeps happening. Har har har. Although I doubt it can be restored to its original state, the growth can be curbed. With or without your assistance, these antics can be brought to a satisfying and hopefully timely conclusion. The prince thwarted, the renovations finished, and the rest of the recalcitrant furniture bolted neatly back into place. Are you calling us fucking furniture?
Who's the couch?
Shut up.
Sorry.
Calliope. Huh? No, not you. The dead one. The alternate Calliope.
Oh my god. We gotta come up with a different name.
How about bossy dead bitch?
Oh, Shazam.
You can call me Al.
Huh, that's almost cute.
Is this cryptic expositing truly necessary? Al? Actually, no, I'm not calling you that. For you, no. But there are other invested parties. We were about to engage in a rather important discussion.
God, she just hurts my eyes glowing like that.
Yes, you were. However, to make it simpler for you, I'll tell you this. Ultimately, what you plan here has very little bearing on what you will do. We will arrive on Deltritus, and I will move this story to its conclusion without further complications. Little else matters.
What the hell is dometritosis?
And why should we believe any of that? It is my duty to tell the truth to those I protect. Well, I think we're all better off without your protection. You can choose to believe that. But my duty grants me authority that surpasses the need for your consent.
I'm sure he thinks the same way. You're good.
Meeting adjourned.
I can't snap my fingers, and every time I see a character in anything snap their fingers or see a person, I'm like a little jealous. Like right now, for example. I also can't whistle. Both of these things elude me. I try and I try and I just can't. I can like cheat and do something that almost sounds like a snap, but it's like not as strong. It's not as doesn't sound as good. Recently I've been trying to roll my R's, but I can't really do that.
I can't do that either.
What is it? Someone told me to keep saying the word scooter apparently or something, and like use that word to help with it. I was just there's no way of harming characters in a Homestuck. Took 6 months to learn to snap. Can't whistle at all though. Really? Oh, ow. What the heck? I feel like learning to roll my R's would be probably the better of the 3 skills though. Yeah. But being able to whistle would be the funnest of the 3. Dirk, say hello. Damn, it's gonna be like fucking. It's gonna be like a page and a half. Like, do you think like a dream bubble dream feels like nicer or like worse than a normal dream? Do you think it feels like good sleep or like bad sleep?
I don't know.
I can, but not really. I'm like, I feel like I only produce one note. The teen is center make function very close to the roll R. Listen at city. I don't know. I don't want to be stuck on. I'm trying to roll my R's right now, but I do actually. That's the issue. I will get stuck on it. Dirk, say hello. Damn. Huh. Damn. Cray. Oh, I just said that. It's like that. Oh my. Gonna get to the page and see for next time you think. You got it all out. Fuck. I don't like figure out if I like this or not. I think I do. It's an uncomfortable position. Hmm. 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 Well. Look who comes crawling. Hmm. 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 Look who comes crawling back. Had your film splashing around in the narrative kiddie pool? Sick of its sterile, chlorinated artificial reek? Its mind-numbing placidity punctuated only by the occasional thrashing tantrums of whiny fucking crybabies and the shrill rebuke of the lifeguard, ready to take the floaties off and dive into the depth of the churning, primal ocean from which everything that matters in this story evolved and to which it must inevitably return? Of course you are. Come join me. The water's fine. Oh shit. Damn. He's aura forming. I guess that's all he does, right? I guess he does more than that. But fuck, he talks. Not as much as I thought it'd be so far though. Hmm. As you've humble as you've hopefully gathered by now, things are happening again. They've been happening again for a while now. Since a certain handsome somebody decided to get off his toned, muscular ass and ascend to godhood for the sake of getting the narrative and all his friends' lives back on track. You're welcome, by the way, but they're especially happening again here and now. When last you left us, our contest had just begun. Rose and I were beginning the lengthy and convoluted process of engineering our own races to populate Deltritus, meticulously tweaking their genetic profiles and respective collective unconsciousnesses in an effort to create a species fit to conquer the next session of the game. Well, I was. Rose dipped pretty early on in that visual montage to spend some quality time trading barbs and bumping uglies with the supposedly impartial proctor of said context. Next to the vacant meat sack that once housed her consciousness. Irresponsible? Sure. But to give credit where it's due, it was irresponsible in a poignant and symbolically weighty sort of way. Classic Rose shit. Rest assured, however, that since then she spent at least as much time throwing herself into the work as she has cruising for the occasional calignous bruising. It's been a pretty good time, to be honest. Every now and then I can feel her interest waning, but she's done an incredible job cooking up a witty resort of a race to the deep rhetorical questions posed by my equally, if not even more, bombastically inspired offspring. Oh, the offspring? What kind of band was the offspring? Are they just, what do they count as? I've forgotten what bands are now. Are they like are they just normal rock? Like what's their sub? What's their sub? Like so non genres punk rock skate. Oh, it's just okay. Pop punk. Okay. Okay. Oh no, John. What's the one song I know from these guys? It's okay, man, cause I like the abuse. Dun, dun, dun. You stay out. Oh, how's it go? what's it called? The Offspring songs? Fuck. Damn, I don't like none of these songs. Coming for you, Conspiracy, Come to Brazil. This song's probably a banger. Fuck. I really only know one of their songs. I don't even know what it's called. I am. Oh yes, there we go. It's the most popular song. It's okay, man. Is it because I got no self esteem or I got no self esteem? La 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 la. Da, 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 da. I wrote her off for the 10th time today. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, that's okay because I've got no. That's okay. Okay, okay, okay. I've never like actually looked at the lyrics for this. If she keeps it up, I might just tell her so. Oh, way. Oh, yeah, yeah. Ah, I wish I could just go and just listen to dad rock and chill out forever. But I get sick of dad rock. Ah. Dun, 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 dun. Ocean, a pretty good time, and then it's Offspring. She's proven herself a worthy rival and a worthier collaborator. Her patience for this particular stage of our grand design is starting to fray. But it's still as well. Both of us have essentially done all we feel we can do to lay down solid biophysio, psycho, sociological foundations for our chosen peoples. Rose's growing discomfort with and desire to move on from this process helps to curb the urge of mine that she's correctly identified as a deep-seated need to micromanage things I care about. A few days back, we both agreed that it's high time we get this fucking show on the road. So we put the finishing touches on our scions and are just about ready to drop them kicking and screaming into the wilds of this beautiful doomed planet. But oh shit. Horseman. Actually, give me a moment. I need to fix something that's been bugging me. Dirk, render yourself in a more age-appropriate manner this instant. Oh. Damn, that's the lamest shit. Damn, that's the lamest thing. Ugly, yeah. There we go. We're adults, for fuck's sake. Fuck, man. Now, all that remains is to... Oh, fuck, I changed how I made her sound. Hold on. I gotta do the most painful thing for me to do and listen to my voice in a previous stream. This hurts me a lot to do. Okay. Where did this happen at? Like, it's probably easier to do this. Did you think she started it, right? Yeah, she started it off. Okay, and I just gotta yeah. Okay, never mind. Only some of them? Oh, any okay. Oh, like Alpha and Beta and Delta just left behind after a wreck. Okay. Ha. Ha. To figure that with just oh nonsense.
You would not believe this nonsense I have to endure on this
You
day on the
not
daily.
believe this
I used to
nonsense. The
love
door on the
nonsense.
daily.
If you think I'm not wise to your out.
If you think I'm not wise, okay, it's just that. Okay, I think that's close enough. Good enough. Dark. Ahem. All that remains is to dark, dark, dark. Sign. What? You are doing this thing again. And what's worse is that instead of at least having the decency to spout off about something new or interesting, you have instead chosen to waterboard the raw neutral tissue of my think pan with a acrid and superfluously over carbonated narrative recap dump. Wow, it's a recap for you, but it's a recap for you, but for those who haven't checked in on us in a while, it's more of a stage setting thing. It's basically a recap for them too, idiots. Your inability to shut up even as you actively champion the need to get things moving would be almost awe-inspiring if it wasn't so astoundingly obnoxious. Terezi, as you can tell, is still decidedly less enthusiastic about this whole shindig. Maybe she's feeling a bit unheard and insignificant confronted with the reality-shaking splendor of two gods deep in their Genesis bags and with little time to entertain her trivial mortal misgivings. Maybe the magnificent gravity of this is lost on her entirely, as she seems to spend all of her effort these days of avoidantly trudging through a mire of self-pity, and principles deadlock, instead of getting into the fucking spirit of the moment a little bit and appreciating not only the opening lines of a stupendously important chapter in the history of fucking everything, but her privileged role in it. Maybe she'd prefer if we just in media resed this shit and skipped right to the, yes, you petty vindictive jerk. I would vastly prefer that, especially given that it is something you explicitly promised me that we would be able to do. And we will. After Rose and I release our progeny into the Deltatus wilds, the three of us are going to time skip forward 10,000 years or so that we don't have to sit around twiddling our thumbs like assholes and waiting for our respective species to become sufficiently advanced. Even I'm not much of a micromanager that I'd be able to keep myself entertained for a millennia with only Deltatus to play with. Nobody has the patience for the truth. The truth. Wait. When I say truth, to get to, I also probably divulge age. Yeah. I'm about to die of boredom right now. If you're finished monologuing and lecturing and generally being a self-satisfied paprika prick, it'd be grand of you to drop your kids off at the dawn of their civilizations, fire up your bullshit machine, and launch us to the beginning of the new session lickety-split. It's lickety-split, yuck. Anyway, I'm pretty much done monologuing, but I've got a bit more lecturing and self-satisfied paprika prickery in me. So you're going to have to sit tight for a bit longer. Blah. Don't you blah me. You think you can just roll up to my grand commencement speech and interrupt my triumph expository flex sesh without taking some of the heat? Lest you forget, you've actually got a pretty important role to play in all this. Taking up the helm at the command terminal, guiding the Deltrian civilization slowly but surely toward the game. A role Rose tells me you've chosen to automate? Yep. What? I don't even blame Dirk for this reaction here. You can't just expect me to see an angry troll drawn like this when we had Kanaya drawn like she was. It don't compare. The Daredevil fits okay though.
It's just a little disappointing is all. Rose and I put so much work into whipping up some zany, adorable, kind of fucked up little dudes. The least you could do was attempt to give a shit about how they turned out. Was all that hand-wringing about how worried you were that Rose and I were becoming big bad cosmic tyrants with no regard for the poor little mortals buffeted to and fro by the vicious momentum of our designs, just virtue signaling, or worse, foreplay? Wow, pretty low to Resi. I expected a lot better of you. That jokey but not really familiar guilt trip moon shit maneuver might work on Rose. It doesn't, but it doesn't mean shit to me. It does. Not that I needed to bust it out of you. I know you wouldn't just abandon the Deltritans to the cruel march of time and whatever scant preparations you imagined me gave them. You don't trust Rose or I to give enough of a fuck about them, and despite your occasional protestations.
Sorry. I was just It hurts me. It hurts me when I read sometimes. A lot of the time.
You are, for the most part, too good a person to just turn your back on them and let whatever happens happen. Happens. I trust that the automated suggestions you put in place and the conditional map that prompts them were thought through with an honestly touching amount of care, considering your misgivings. There's no doubt in my mind that even if Rose and I hadn't already basically knocked this creationism shit out of the park, the sons and our daughters of Deltritus would make it to the game just fine with even the barest phantom of your counsel. That's why I'm allowing you to do this at all. I don't need your permission. Wrong.
Oh, fuck you. Fuck you.
And for the record, you're also wrong in your assertion that we don't care for them. We do. I do, at any rate. Yeah, your paternal generosity knows no bounds. Anyone would be grateful to have a benevolent creator like you. One that'll ultimately ensure their entire planet is orbitally bombarded and their species all but driven extinct saves for a few lucky juveniles. That's just how this shit goes down for species. Lucky enough to fucking matter to Resi. Circle of life. Hakuna Matata.
Sierra? Fuck. Shit. Shit. Okay, Sarah. Oh, it is that. Sarah. Oh, okay. Okay. Wow. Maybe I'm uncultured. I am.
Okay, Sarah. And you know it. I don't know shit. Plato, nice. All this hate on philosophizing, yet here you are. Busting out the certified classics to counter my rhetoric. Ugh, I don't know who Plato is, but if I don't know shit is the best he had to offer, he couldn't have been that worth studying. Plato was actually pretty badass, but we're straying from the point. Originally, the plan was to pop in every couple hundred years to check on the Deltritans' race's progress and to give you a bit of time to guide them manually, which I maintain would have been pretty fun and would encourage you, probably fruitlessly, to consider giving it a go. But hey, you say you aren't feeling it. Fine, I can make concessions. Concessions? Yeah. I've got other agents in play, and as far as I said, I know you aren't going to risk fucking your end of the work. How can you be so sure? Maybe extend proximity to Strylon. Delusions of grandeur has driven me to the breaking point. Maybe I'm just laying low, earning your trust so I can completely ruin your plans for another session. Doing all I can to turn Skya's intentions elsewhere and disqualify this planet as a candidate. Not only to protect the untold millions of future Deltritans you plan to pulverize, but also for the satisfaction of shattering that stoic deadpan of yours, if just for one delicious moment.
Damn. Hope she makes them all evil. Sorry. I had a finished thought, but I didn't finish the thought, and I thought the thought I thought was fun. But I'll keep it to myself. Kind of fun because it wasn't very funny. It's like one of those things that's not funny, but because you thought it and thought it might have been funny, it makes it funny to you to an extent, even though it's like not funny at all. It's just like okay, I guess okay, that's all right. I guess it's like on the it's like teetering on being like a joke almost, but it's not. I don't like this.
Must feel pretty good to imagine, huh? But you won't, I'm sure, Terezi, because if you did, I'd just have to take you out of the picture and start again. Not that you value your own life that much right now, though you really should, but you and I both know you aren't here because I need you. You're here because you need me. You need the session to happen. You need a chance to fix the mistake you've got in that wallet, burning a hole through your pocket. You've made a lot of those, Terezi, but you know that besides being important, what we're doing here is a chance to rectify one of them, and you aren't going to let that chance slip. I know what it's like to make hard choices for the people you care about. To run your brain raw thinking about how to make things right. I've been doing it my whole
What the heck was that? I can't tell if I hit a fly or if there was like a spider like coming from the ceiling onto my head, and I felt it and slapped it away. So now I can't see it. And if it was a spider, I'm scared, terrified. Oh, oh.
The choice you're presented with here is pretty fucking easy, and you're a very smart person, so I trust you to make the right decision. That's all. I don't really feel like pontificating at you anymore.
It's Vriska coming for you. Only in my dreams.
Great. We're getting ready to kick this thing off, so all I have left to ask you is, do you think you've done everything you need to do to prepare the terminal? We're counting on you. He's counting on you. Yeah, everything's set up. I don't feel like being pontificated at anymore either, so I'm leaving. Once you and Rose get done philosophizing each other, let me know so we can get this bullshit time skip over and done with. I'll be in my fucking chambers. These are shared chambers, but whatever.
Bump. Bunt. Bunt. Bunt.
Strylons. Banter.
Bug. I wish it looked more bug-like. Banter. Okay. Okay.
Looks like you're getting pretty good at motivational speaking. Well, someone needs to shake the rust off her. She's getting nerves right before the big game. We're never gonna make it to the nationals at this rate. Ah, fuck the sports. How quickly I forgot them. There's gotta be some kind of sports penalty for forgetting the sports. Oh, definitely. I've been very bad and I need to be punished to preserve the integrity of the sports. Let me just slip into my jackass sports judge mime outfit and get to laying down the fucking sports law. Let's stop saying sports. Agreed. Speaking of outfits, though, look at you. You like it? It's chic. I dig the return of the HUD. You can deliver a whole hell of a lot of cryptic prophecies out from under that sucker. Yes, well, I figured that if I'm to appear before our chosen peoples as a harbinger of their simultaneous doom and salvation, I may as well look the part. She is so fine. I mean, she's all right. She's a robot, you know. Robots aren't cute. Robots aren't cute. I don't know why I make that reference. I reference what's that anime called? It's like the robot girl, smart kid makes a robot. It's like it's a is it Kyoto Animations that does it? Tell that to the Transformers fandom. I try to stay away from them. I try to. What's it called? Oh my god, it's like two of my friends, some of their favorite like anime. Like really popular. It's like a slice of life slapstick. Wow, I'm like trying to like I want to describe it, but it's an anime and like it's kind of hard, I guess. I get this, maybe not a robot girl. I think the principal or teacher suplexes a deer. There's a popular cat. I'm so wow, I can't think of it. I referenced this one, but I've never watched it. Dave Bot's cute. Sure, man. Sure. But robots aren't cute, so that's just a wrong statement. Nietzsche Zhao, yes, Nietzsche Zhao, yes. I've only watched one episode of that, one or two episodes, and there's the point now they talk about are robots cute, and I think that the characters going, our robots are cute, and I disagree with that statement, and I reference that. Do you feel the part? It doesn't really matter what I feel. We have a job to do, and I'm trying to enjoy myself to the best of my ability while we do it. Trying, huh? Speaking frankly, I've grown tired of Rose gestures about the lab, the vats of our ectobiological triumphs and failures, blasé and almost weary in a way I haven't seen from her in a while. It calls to mind the exhaustion she felt before ascending, what must feel like a lifetime for her ago, and rings faintly of mortality in a way that concerns me. This fussing over all the tedious minutiae of getting the baby's room ready. The prospect of this contest was entertaining to me for a time, but the longer it drags on, the closer we draw to the due date, the more it repulses me. I'm glad you've agreed that we're basically done tinkering here. I don't think I have more patience for it. Damn. I can tell. I'm also glad you've elected to hear Terezi out vis-a-vis the time skip and save us the hassle of cutting the Deltertons manually. I know it must have been hard for you. This is good. It'll actually be incredibly easy for me. Just time traveling forward is a no-go. At the frantic rate of our pursuers are hurtling towards us, they'd catch up to Deltridus far before it had a chance to birth out any sort of civilization at all. And that'd be a mess, especially with us only due to a pop in a millennia after the fact. We'd probably return to a planet totally unfit for game candidacy. Localized time travel, while technically possible, tends to get pretty fucked even in the most ideal circumstances, to say nothing of the fact that it's way outside my wheelhouse. As a heart player, The concept works pretty well for my purposes, though, and as a begrudgingly begrudging 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 begrudging. Thank you. Omnipotent, potent, omnipotent narrative god. I can mimic it in a way that's functionally identical. The move here is that I'm going to envelop the local galaxy group in a pocket of my influence and narratively accelerate it via bullshit, so that whatever's going on here goes on faster, so we can get to the good shit faster, so we can get on with our jobs, and so you gawking voyeurs have more of our lives to guzzle greedily down. Why the galaxy group? Why not just the solar system or even just the planets? My answer to that question is twofold. Firstly, I want Delterton society to have a convincing view of their place in the cosmos, at least locally. What kind of civilization worth its soul-searching salt doesn't look into the night sky with wonder and curiosity in their hearts? It wouldn't do for them to exist in a world where the sun never sank below the horizon or where the stars didn't dance telling across the sky, revealing the kind of hard-hitting secrets only astronomy can. Secondly, I'm showing off it's been really coming into my own power-wise, and it's not just my heart abilities that have shot up a few exponentially longer edge ladders. Dirk, of course, Rose isn't talking about the mechanics of the time skip. She's talking about the reasoning behind it and the lack of precise control over Deltertus' development that will result as a consequence of it. I just figured I'd take the time to address how factor to you all before the fucking pedants among you started making a fuss, acting like I haven't thought all this shit out. Yeah, you. You know who you are. Also, I'm stalling. Uncharacteristic of me. I know. Dirk, sorry. Got caught up with something. Far be it from me to stand between you and your enigmatic somethings. You're welcome to stand wherever you like. Anyway, no, it isn't that hard for me. It'd be fun, but as I keep having to explain to people, I'm willing to compromise on certain points, though I will say it's unfortunate to hear you making them instead of our complainer on retainer. Oh, I like that. What can I say? I don't feel particularly inclined to play house right now. Not even with me, huh? Not even with you. Ooh. Uh, uh, shit. Shit. Hmm. Oh, wait, it's not. Wait, do I not? Oh, I thought I would have this. Yeah, but this panel goes harder, though. Oh, wait, no. This panel goes harder. There we go. Young love. Um, but they're worrying about the stairs though. Looking at every panel in 12 hours. Uh, um, I actually have I was going through a process of ranking panels. It was like, okay, I got like pretty good into it. I think I needed to go more into Act 6 though.
This will be forever one of my favorite panels, though. This. You know, even this, I actually really like the ruler. I just hate the concept of the yardstick or whatever. The yard. And then Vriska, I'm glad she's kind of goofy again. She wasn't goofy enough for a bit. And then this abusive relationship that's implied to be abusive and all of the everything leading up, everything she Dave and bro, it's obviously just that's their relationship and that's what it was intended to be the whole time. Duh. Implied's pretty much shown. Yeah. Fuck. There's certain like illusions of or was it illusions or whatever. You need disbelief in certain aspects, and then it's weird when they bring in some aspects. You're like, oh, you actually can't be. That's actually not something you can be in disbelief about. That's actually how it functions. Damn. Okay, sorry, I'm having too much fun looking back at these. I think it's bad to have a folder full of some of my favorite panels. Oh wait, who's Brissy's celebrity crush? Oh shit, I didn't think about this. Oh my god. Huh. Man. Who was it gonna be? You're the meme of Wolverine caressing a picture, kind of. Damn. Huh. I think it'd be pretty funny if she had like a thing for one of the adults, I guess. Oh, it'd be funny if there's somehow like Dirk in the future. That'd be a funny like thing to have like a thing like this with. But then it gets weird because of like Dirk's power. Then, hmm. You have to be somehow out of that influence when it happens, and then so it would have to be the other Dirk then. And then she meets the other Dirk somehow. Yeah, yeah, we need that. That's like weird age gap thing. So you add more controversy onto like Dirk's character, and I was like, whoa, Dirk. First it's everything, and then it's incest. I don't know. I don't know if that was a thing with this, right? They were playing around, like joking about that for a bit, but I'm scared a little bit. I like the colors. Nice. The sunset and like the shadows, fucking great with these two because they're color schemes. What on earth are you talking about, man? There was like there was like something. I don't want to go back 1,000 pages. It was like they're being weird with these two, like with some like thingamajigs. Usually at Dave's expense. Okay. I see Dirk's fit and it hurts because I kind of want to like try it on. It looks kind of comfortable. I guess minus the wrapping. Hmm, hmm, hmm. For a while, neither of us says anything at all. Then, still silent, Rose turns and leaves the lab, a billowing stream of orange. I follow after her, at a respectable distance, and together we leave the mouth of the cave, making our way up the stairs carved into the cliffside it now burrows into until finally cresting the plateau, and wordlessly taking a seat together at the edge of the cliff to look out over one of Deltratus' vast and alien oceans. Wait, what's with the ocean? You might ask. A while back, it became apparent that while my Deltraton offspring were to be terrestrial, roses were going to be aquatic. Back when I figured we'd have a more active role in their development, it felt appropriate to me that our base of operations should be straddle land and sea, existing impartially at the precipice between the two competing worlds. I elected to transport, via bullshit of course, our humble grotto to the wreck of the Theseus to these cliffs overlooking the sea, that we might watch over our children from a locale more suitably dramatic and liminal than some fucking plane in the middle of nowhere. Hmm. Speaking of liminal like spaces, I really want to watch the Backrooms movie. I still haven't watched that. Apparently, it's pretty good. I seen like Hideo Kojima gave a review of it, so it makes me want to watch it. Now, however, the effort, insofar as it was one, which it wasn't, seems to have been mostly in vain. No seagulls cry here, anyway. Rose and I made a lot of other filler fauna to help our species integrate into the local biosphere while working together through our respective game plans. But I never got around to replicating or approximating seagulls. I guess I'm not gonna bother. It doesn't particularly feel like much of a home anymore. As we sit side by side watching the horizon, Rose is even harder to read than usual. I begin to feel the twinge of vexation that I've been all too aware of over untold trillions of iterations of myself. A dread that's reared its head again recently. The fear that my plan isn't understood, my efforts aren't appreciated, that I'm alone again. I worry that she's slipping away, growing disinterested in our time together. I'm not willing to lose her. Sorry, I thought I felt a that bug return. I got scared and I hit my mic. I don't know if the mic went off. I'm not willing to lose her. So as much as it feels like admitting a kind of defeat, I prepared to make her. Thank you for taking me with you, Dirk. Yeah. Oh. Oh. I may be less than enchanted with this stage of the work, but I know it's important. It's just straying dangerously close to a lot of things I'm trying not to fixate on right now. Wounds that are still fresh for me as a sum, and for the myriad legions of my parts. Home, family, petty little things, personal things. Those are important too. Not as important as this. For all my temporary discomfort with the prospect of settling down on Deltratus and starting what could very loosely be considered a family with you, I want you to know that my heart is in what we're working towards. Technically, you don't have a heart. Shut up. And that I'm happy to be here with you. Not drifting around in a constructive small pond, getting caught up in trivialities, like politics and celebrity romance, but saving the fucking universe. Relief pulses through me in an immense wave. Relief and unfathomable, indescribable pride. It's almost paralyzing. I just sit here, waiting. I just sit here for a while, grateful for my shades and their ability to protect me from making eye contact with my daughter, who is in this moment as brilliant as the aspect that adorns her hood. I should tell her. Well, you're welcome. She scoffs at my bare bones response, and I am forced to marvel at her ability to communicate so weightedly, conveying such a minutely, minute, man, I can't spell, specific blend of emotion as understanding, affection, acknowledgement, encouragement, astonishment, and so many more, all with the hardware of a literal machine. She's an incredible person. To my credit, I'm also an incredible engineer. At any rate, Rose might be beating my ass on the emotive front, but I'm still capable of articulating myself well enough. And I'd better start soon, or I'm going to begin to look like a real fucking dork. I don't think there's anyone I'd rather be doing this with than you. The rest of them just don't have it in them right now to understand what it is we're fighting for here. They can't grasp the stakes. Even now, they're on their way here, actively trying to stop us from saving them all. They'll probably catch us right before our entrance into the game, actually. I won't insult you by asking if you're going to be okay. When the time comes to face them, demanding answers they won't accept to questions they aren't even asking, because I know that you will. So I'm glad to have you with me. I'm glad you understand. I'm doing this for all of us. I'm doing this for all of us. Big kahuna. It's a nice little family moment. This Rose a bitch though, because she's like every other Rose. So, what am I at right now? I'm at 156. I could see the big kahuna a little more, a little. Yeah, I should just look at the big kahuna. Hold on. Well, wait. Cool.
Sure.
Awesome. Cool. Yeah. OMG. I'll be right back.
Okay, so hello chat room. I'm like kind of like the substitute or something. How about that Homestuck, am I right? Man, I don't even know what to say here. Because I mean, like, there's some evil things happening there, isn't there? And how about the big kahuna? Are you guys psyched for the big kahuna? This is kind of a load of barnacles, actually. Scary stuff happening. I don't know what I'm like. I don't know what I'm able to say because I don't know if he watches these things back, and I don't want to have like an actual discussion about the story because I've got opinions. Yeah, that's just I don't know. I'm all caught up with the story, by the way. I don't think that's wise. I love the big kahuna.
Hi, hello, I'm back.
Oh,
Hi.
what's up? Sorry, I was just thinking of like I was gonna ask a question, but I was trying to think of how to phrase it.
Okay.
It doesn't matter now. You're back. You can take over. You can take the reins back.
Okay.
Show us yours again.
Okay. Okay. Alright. Hello. Hello. Everyone scatter. Sister, yeah, Rose things we're gonna King's of the Dragon be punished in Sister. Common with destroy lawns. More into the Wakanda. Doesn't matter about the next one page. Good. So this is a load of barnacles. You love evil. There's a certain character. Share them. You want to see the biggest kahuna. Hide your spoilers. Big kahuna. Check the door. I might as well continue the page. Oh wait, I wanted to actually check what page number I'm on now. 614. Fuck, what's the actual page it's on? Don't read the title, just hover. 11, 11, 11. I started at what page today? Shit, man. I was at B. Oh, wait. B Yiffy long stalking. 541. Oh, not even 100 pages. Okay. It's not the craziest. Okay. Big kahuna. Check the door. He's like, you know, like, is Karkat the hottest Homestuck character? Like, is it, huh? Is he? I've only ever seen him goofy, and like the only competition is she's all right. Actually, I like the shorter hair with the longer things a lot better. Actually, she doesn't haven't done any cool enough poses with this new stuff, huh? Barked at Mina here. She is really hot. You can't lie. Like Jake's stash. I've only ever heard people say they hate that kind of mustache ever. I guess it just works better in like a comic maybe. Whenever I think of facial hair, I think of the fact that I can't really grow facial hair, and it hurts my soul a little bit. Just scars, right? Or is that just lighting on muscles? Either or, I guess. Probably scars. Hope it's scars. The red accents are so nice. Kept you waiting, huh? Rebellion commanders confer. Took you long enough, boss man. Oh my god! I think I figured out why I'm struggling to call her hot. She reminds me of this like, she reminds me of this character, and I can't think of who it is now. This pose is reminding me though. There's something holding her back. It's because she reminds me of a character from something else. I can't. I'll never think of it, and I'm gonna cry. I really like the hair. Took you long enough, boss man. Took you long enough, boss man. I thought I asked you to stop calling me that when we're alone. Big boss man, not better. Sweeney pirate, boss man it is. You got it, bitch. I can work with bitch, Anyway, things are ramping up out there. Are you just about wrapped up?
Yeah, it's a good thing you're back. I just got off a real shit. Whoa. Whoa. A real ship's show. Oh, okay. Of the call with Mrs. Fence Sitter and Agent Short Shorts a little while ago. Looks like serious shit is about to pop off.
Yeah, I was listening in.
Well, damn, dude. Why don't you say something? Mysterious as Spy Master. I could have used some backup.
I had other shit going on. As you may or may not have noticed, there's an escalating large-scale military conflict underway. I don't think the soothing sounds of Crocker Corp supply depots getting blown up are very conducive to clear comms. Also, I've already had kind of a gauntlet of a fucking day already. I didn't need the pan ache. I knew you had it under control.
You're lucky you're brainy as hell when you're out there doing tacticalypso, or I'd have mutinied and crackened over this whole operation for myself.
And you're lucky I keep making it back here alive, or you'd have to run this whole operation by yourself.
Noted. Anyway, what's the move? Well,
Considering none of the major players here have any sense of tact or subtlety, we're gonna need to move out pronto. Hope you're field ready, because we're gonna need to be.
oh, fuck yes, dude. Let me say it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Bring in the motherfucking lobsters.
Oh, lobsters assemble. Oh my god. Lethal Operative Battalion and Tactical Espionage Radicals. Holy shit. Oh my god. The coolest guys in Homestuck ever. Wow. I wonder if we've never had the A team, would we ever get this? An hour later. Please don't just die. They wouldn't do that. They wouldn't just kill like someone like this and this. I feel safe. All right. Companies 1 through 3 are in place. 4 through 6 are en route. Drone fleet is finally looking ready to deploy. Thank fuck.
Hey, Carcat.
InfoSec managed to fend off another Crocker Corp hack, but they probably got access to some limited intel. We should keep that in mind.
Carcat?
Security back at the compound is giving the all clear. Doesn't look like Jane has designs on HQ. Single-minded as always.
Carcat.
What?
Krillax. Relax.
Not really an ideal time for that, on account of the fact that we're probably hours away from the most critical armed engagement the rebellion is likely to see.
It hasn't been an ideal time for like 6 sweeps. You need to take a breath stroke.
What?
You know what I mean? You've been running your shelf into the fucking dirt for ages. Take a you moment.
Nina, this is the worst possible time to take a me moment.
Actually, in like a day or so, we're either gonna be trident and busy as fuck or dead in the water. So it's like the best possible time, all things considered. You've been on field ops for like a week. Maybe I want to chat with my buoy toy for a little bit.
Yeah, all right. I don't know. Fuck. How are you doing?
How are you doing? Pretty fucking stressed. Trying to line up the downfall of a nigh immortal tyrant and capitalize on what might be the one shot we've got at definitely sticking it to her while she's greedily overextended. Wrangle the rest of those sidelining do-nothing fucking idiots into action, and plan for what happens next on like 3 hours of sleep. Also, this covert ops suit is tight as all fuck. Well, if it's any consolation, that may be rough for you, but it's pretty great time to be your rear admiral.
Much obliged. Seriously, Mina, I appreciate it. It's been kind of rough. Decade and a half. But through all the slog and shitty times and the uncertainty, you've remained remarkably committed to this. Helped me turn this abstract, frustrated dream into a functioning fucking reality. You never wavered. You never flaked. You stuck by me.
Not like Dave, huh?
Wow, straight to the point.
Oh my god. I mean, hey, I figured you'd want to glub about it. Considering.
So you heard the news.
Yeah, I might be listening in on your conversations myself, along with like half the comms team. You left your mic on.
Unfucking believable.
It's all good. Actually, pretty much everyone ate it up. There was like a gasp and cheers and the occasional applause and shit. Not sure if you're aware of it, but it turns out people fucking love you.
Well, color me glad my operatives found it inspiring that I took critical time out of my mission to prevent the entire planet from backsliding into stagnant confectionery fascism to yell at a hapless divorcee. Anyway, yes, not like Dave.
How you feeling about that?
I don't know. I think more than anything else, just fucking disappointed. Exhaustingly, fruitlessly disappointed. We used to spend so much time together talking about how to fix shit, you know? Spitballing all this frivolous and or gravely serious conjecture about what to fucking do with ourselves in the world. And then as soon as it starts really mattering, as soon as it becomes clear it's time to do something, he just wilts. Then he spends years milling fecklessly around in that domestic torture labyrinth of our relationship, marries into it, and subsequently decides that now's the best time to play spies. Presumably so he can continue to avoid having miserable matrimonial procreative sex. Only for Jade to follow him into the cause, which, you know, was objectively a pretty big boon to the rebellion, good for morale, and obviously they were incredible field agents. But fuck, was it a savage pain in the chute. Do you remember the period early on where I had to assign another clerk to mission control whose sole purpose was to manage the two of them so they kept the fuck out of my way until they figured out how to be even the scantest approximation of normal around me?
Oh.
The fact that it was necessary at all is still fucking appalling. And then finally, we get him situated. He's actually managing to contribute to something meaningful again for the first time in who even knows how long. And he just fucks off and dies. He just calls it there. So disappointed. Disappointed is how I'm feeling about that, but fucking hold on. I need to take this.
Carcat, answer urgent comms. Huh. I never thought I'd actually be entertained to see Solix. They got me. Beyond Canon got me like in a moment with Solix. I can't believe it. I can't believe this. Okay. He used to call me on my crab phone.
What?
Finally, he picks up. Hey, man.
Don't fucking hey man me. I'm kind of in the middle of pouring my pusher out here, to say nothing of the fact that I'm also waging a war for the fate of our planet.
Yeah, I can tell. There's like a bazillion mooks swarming around my crib, and none of the grubberates dudes are accepting orders right now. Grubber eats, okay. Gruber eats, yeah. Probably on account of your inconvenient ass war. Could you pick me something up? I'm assuming you're on your way. You're such a shoothead, man. Just posted up in your gamer hole doing who the fuck knows what while the rest of us are out here grinding our globes trying to fix something. Maybe you'd give more of a fuck about the reproductive future of our species if Aradia was ever actually there long enough for you to get some. I'll snapper. Anyway, yeah, I can probably swing that. What a fucking bro. Fucking hello? Sorry, I was gaming. Shocker. Better get back to it then. Don't let me keep you. I'll just be out here freedom fighting and depleting Jane's ground forces so she won't have enough manpower to storm the meteor and put a spoon through your spine. Oh, and also ferrying your fucking fast food, I guess. Good luck. Hope you get a high score. Yeah, I'm kind of in the zone right now. Hey, Kate. Awesome. Hey, KK. What? Are we still friends? Obviously, dipshit. Stay safe, all right? Dude. Sorry, I'm still gaming. Bye. Alrighty. Bro, good talk. Kid Abby cares about his friends. So looks, dude, I know you're out to watch, but give me a sandwich. Rebellion Commander, finish up here. No way. No way. I had a stupid thought. I was like, I had the thought that they would kill Karkat. Sorry, I had a stupid thought in my mind there that Karkat was gonna die at some point. This one. They wouldn't do that, right? No, because he still needs to. Does he though? Does he? No. Sorry, just this. I know Solix just came back, so you want to Solix Karkat talk, but like having Solix call Karkat, and it's being like kind of like during this moment, it brings fear into my heart and my soul, and I don't know. It's like they gotta do more though. They just wouldn't be able. They just couldn't just do it. So, but they could. But they couldn't. But no. We barely got to meet this guy, and he's barely done anything with like what's happened. It's also a callback to their first convo together. Yeah. But all of this makes sense to do because it's Solix is back, getting together again. But then it's it's also kind of scary because like, hey, do you like have to do this now? Like, I mean, like, feels kind of soon, but I guess do it as soon as you can, I guess. But why? Why would you do it as soon as you can? It's kind of vibe. But like, no, that wouldn't happen. I'm thinking too much. I'm overthinking. Thinking of 100 things, and the worst one came to my mind. Sorry about that. As I was saying, yeah, I'm disappointed about how everything with Dave went down, but today needs to be bigger than that. It's not productive for me to sit here and wallow about what could have been and what more I could have done for one person when now, more than ever, I need to focus on what could be and who's with me now. Who I'm doing all this for. We've built something amazing together, and if we can hold on just a little bit longer, it'll have been incalculably worth every ounce of struggle. Let's make it through today. We make it through today, and we take tomorrow into our own hands, and we never let it go. Well said, sir. What the fuck. How long have you all been listening? Pretty much since the beginning, sir. Lamau. Okay. Then I hope you're all feeling sufficiently fucking motivated, because it's a long way to go until tomorrow. Commanders Harley, Merriam, and Lalonde are inbound, and not long after they get here, things are going to get batshit stupid. But things have been batshit stupid for a long, long fucking time. So let's drag that imperious corporate bitch down from her airship and reintroduce a little normalcy. Yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir. Mina, anything to add? Let's get this bread. Ma'am, yes, ma'am. All right, maggots, you heard the boss. Fuck, what time am I at? I click. Target fucking acquired. Jane, educate these fools on the art of war. Ah, fuck it. It's a good stopping point. Yeah. Gotta like. Heads I stop, tails I go. Wait, what order did I say again? Did I say tails I go or heads I stop? I said heads I stop, tails I go, right? I continue? I think that's what I said, right? Tails you go. Okay. I continue is what that go meant. Educate these fools on the art of war. Bang, bang. Oh, no. No. Oh, wow. She's like a really nice pen. You're in no position to educate anybody, Mistress Executive. Dehydrated, grieving, and coming off a particularly nasty sugar high, Sun Tzu wouldn't even let you substitute at this rate. What would your curriculum even be? Furious Fudge flinging 101? Because you are completely losing your shit right now. Luckily, we have already seen the beginning of these histrionics here. High cortisol gaming. Fuck. Okay, what page am I on? 627. Yeah, okay. Oh, flip. Sorry, Janie. I was handling an urgent matter. Had to pop down the little boy's office to shred some important papers. Oh, what? I'm spending a penny at the local water closet. Jake, I'm in the bathroom. You're always in the bathroom these days. Well, my job is to taste test all of your water for poison, dear. Forgive my impertinence, but perhaps if you trusted the troops more, we could avoid all this folderol, and I could be promoted by standing by your side. Oh my God, remember. That'd help me my besieged bladder for sure. Not happening. Oh, of course, silly me. May I ask why? Not to make a tit of myself here, but wouldn't an enemy spy be child's play to spot, seeing as our troops share such similar faces, pretty much the exact same face? I once thought it an asset to how clever I saw myself. Who will avoid instating a draft by cloning an army? Unprecedented genius, brand consistency. Of course, I realize now that if any serviceman developed mutinous deviant intentions, he could simply slink back into the safety of the crowd. The perfect cover for a tiger amongst zebras. Grr, freaking double agents, man. Amazing. Can I get a cherry on top of that? Why, the very thought. Fuck yes. Marlon Brando in the motherfucking building. Exactly. It's horrifying. Thankfully, I've practiced instincts where assassination is concerned, an instinct that has only sharpened in the wake of recent tragedies. I won't be lulled into any such false sense of security this time, that's for sure. Is that why the old hen house has been feeling a bit spacious recently? I may have a handful or sort of men in the brig for safekeeping. They have snacks, a water trough, all unpoisoned, might I add. Who gives a toot anyway? We'll be depositing them out into the battlefield soon enough. Speaking of the battle, what was the pre-established plan again? Just trying to refresh my simple mind on the details, especially the ones that situate our sun near the points. I take it we have protocol in place a tad more delicate than simply bombs away, right? Sigh. Jake, do you remember when I went to the moon? Oh. We're doing a Death Star? Uh, Huh. Interesting. It's yeah. Snapchat Jane is the cooler Jane. Ugh. No, it isn't a huge deal. Was this around the time all those Carapacians took a big chunk out of it? Yes. You see, prior to that expedition, I'd been cooking up a contingency plan of sorts. I put some serious man hours into it. If things were to go tines up, our last line of defense is a machine that will emit a guided beam to a location of my choosing. And laser. So we're destroying the point now. No, no. Definitely not. We are capturing the point. But if we don't, the contingency plan. Contingency plan indeed. A surgical, precise, and most importantly, unexpected means of victory with virtually no crossfire. Does that seem sound? You know, Jake, you've been giving me the third degree all day. You're typically content stumbling through life as a soft-headed bimbo, and it's only now of all times you start showing stark, pointed interest in happenings outside of yourself. I find that odd. Suspicious, even. You're thinking, she's a bad mother, aren't you? Here we go. Don't try to deny it. I see you, up there on your high horse, interrogating me. As if you have the right. Just what did you do besides whimper like a kicked dog as they took our boy away? Tavi, you can fly, you idiot. You're such a harmless, dunderheaded fucking non-entity that those seditious connivers would have let you tail them. Ouch. Everything he has, I've provided. Everything he is, I've nurtured. Criminy, bro. She has a death laser like Goldfinger. Remember how I willed him out of my body 3 months premature because I was so excited to see him? Holy shit. Yo, that's kind of a crazy feat right there. Fucking willed him out. Holy shit. Oh my god. She can just do that. Damn. Damn. She can have kids, I guess, 33% faster. Oh my god. Wow. It's scary. She's the maid of life after all. Uh, this is such a good line. Fucking remember how I wheeled him out of my body 3 months premature because I was so excited to see him? She just did that.
The rebellion isn't prepared for that. What are they going to do?
Fuck if I know. Refracted off Commander Advantage's massive tits.
We're going to lose.
You might be a primo actor English with that perfect smile and that stupid, sexy fake accent, but you are not a caring individual. My dad, he had so much love in him that you could feel it when he entered the room. Across all the iterations of yourself, do you think your children ever felt even a modicum of that? Jade, terrifying. I hate even thinking about it. And I doubt for a second out there were more. How do you imagine they turned out?
I finally grew the gumption to get off the back foot, and we're all going to meet the Reaper regardless.
Let's face it, I held you accountable. Without me, you'd have left Tavros behind in a peanut factory, asphyxiating on the floor, crying, "Daddy, where are you? Daddy!"
Dude, Jesus, a jolly Jesus fucking Christmas.
What the hell? What the fresh hell are you mumbling to yourself?
Will you shut your goddamn cake hole? Oh. Listen to you, lecturing me about parenting and flagellating me with fucking infanticidal peanut snuff fantasies. Tavros isn't even allergic to peanuts anymore.
What?
What? Oh. He's been cured since he was 13. How? Gamzee, via some vile cosmic caper or another, it's always been Gamzee. He found out. Started rambling on and on about how motherfucking malicious it was to see a differently abled brother missing out on the nirvana of that nutty motherfucking nectar.
Why are you doing the voice?
There's wholesome, holistic healing properties all up and snuffed into the harmonious union of PB and J.
You don't need to do the voice.
What even is this sultry bitch of a life without a little peanut butter jelly time?
It'd be so sick if you stopped doing the voice.
Then he pulled our duty as strong male motherfucking models is nurture and guide that lost little legume intolerant lamb card. We straight up got to be the change what nobody else ever got down to being in the world for little neglected nuggets. We all was.
Fuck me then. He always felt you two had a common tragic upbringing.
Sorry. I know. After that, the insane clown started stowing peanuts around the mansion, tricking little Taffy into eating them. Poor Squirt was thrashing throat first into anaphylactic shock bi-weekly. I epipinned him so many times. I learned a needle kind. Worried myself as sick as our boy was. Just wishing Nutty Nightmare would nix. Then wham, it did. Thank God. I had no idea. You know, like, okay, so in theory, right? Isn't it like recommended? Okay, he's doing way more, but like, isn't it recommended like have kids around like legumes and stuff at like younger ages so they get used to it more and stuff, and they actually like do build like immunity into it? I thought that was like the new recommended thing. You know, like I thought that was like the thing in modern day. Jake. Oh, he just has to revive. Yeah. Like the way it's worded, the way it happened, you know, it's like it's kind of evil. It's a pretty evil, but like it's just a it's pretty close to what's recommended, I think, in like modern day in 2026. Admittedly, I don't have any kids, so I'm not caught up on like what is it? It's like I don't know, child upbringing literature. I'm trying to think what it was something like that. Just hope I was secure tabbing, but yeah. Belgians. Not to that amount. Yes. Yes. I'm just, it's just he's an alien. Gamzee's an alien. He doesn't know human biology enough. He probably just seen it somewhere. He's like, oh, you got to do this. Uh, Small legends. Fuck. Jake, what a fucking tool. Okay, now you're stretching. Was I not stretching before? I thought the whole time I was kind of stretching it. Uh, hmm. Hmm. Of course you didn't. You weren't there. You might have expelled him into existence with your easy-pick tuna canoe. But I kept him alive. I raised him. Nelson's knickers half the time. It felt like Uncle fucking Gamzee had more hand in his upbringing than you did. Oh. Oh, my. I never took a second to stop and think. I don't remember when he took his first steps. Or what his favorite food is. I didn't even fucking breastfeed him. Which is fucking crazy, all things considered. I don't even know what his first words was. It was honk. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. I don't know if I like this. I don't know if I like this like conversation they're having. Kind of like, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, it has to be done. It has to happen, but I don't know if I like how it's happening and when. But when else would it happen? It needs to happen, right? Things are kind of just coming together. Jane is a workaholic for better or for worse. Ooh. Ooh. He must hate me. Oh, Janie. It's true. Look at the way he acted during the hostage negotiations. His life was threatened, and Tavros didn't call out to me once. Like he knew I had other concerns. Well, you do. Do you think I want to? I wanted this family. I can't help how much goddamn pressure I'm under. Nobody asked you to shoulder any of that, dear. I had to. The rest of you couldn't be trusted. None of you even bothered to graduate high school. Well, you were all being shut-ins and self-destructing and fucking cavorting. I was making public appearances. Somebody had to represent us so people wouldn't assume the worst. They waited 5,000 years for us. And for what? To see that there was no plan, no reason, that none of their gods were really on their side. I had to become an adult before any of you decided to catch up. Sigh. If Tavros never felt any love for me, it's because I barely had anything left to give. No wonder you both left. I'm not following. Come on now, Jakey. When you went to go stay with John, Zooks, you knew I'd skittered away this whole time, and you aren't mad? Why? Because I love you, you Bobo. I've been in love with you since I was 13. Sure, going off the map right after my father died was not the kindest timing, but you were always going to come back, and I mastered forgiving you a long time ago. I even forgave you for Dirk. Forgave me for being with him? What? No, I was always an ally first when it came to that. What's a dalliance between bros, really? Word. I'm referring to his death. Oh, what the fuck? Not saying it's all your fault. Sorry. Wow. Dirk just never got you. He thought he could figure you out, make all the right moves, and you'd be happy. But people have to want themselves to be happy. And the only thing you've ever consistently wanted was to be absolved. I understand that now. And I accept you, Jake. That's why I have confidence in our union will endure forever. You release me of all my doubts, and I can't be disappointed by you. Huh? Oh, fucking pixie sticks. I have to leave for the bridge. The enemy is moving into position as we speak. Do you still want the water tested? No. I drank it all in my hysterics without even noticing. And you're okay?
Completely fine. It really was just water. I had hoped. Ooh, thank you. Listen, Jake. I want to be able to really talk for some time once this whole final battle shebang kicks off, but I need you to know I am sorry for a lot of things. I promise. I just need you to believe in me a little while longer. Of course, Janie. Of course. I love you. I know, Jay. I know. Oh. 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 I don't. I want to stop here. I don't. I want to leave off on this moment. Uh, she's an evil fucker, but keep going. Hmm. Hey, psht. Okay. I'll go a little longer then. All right, thank you. Damn. Jay, calmly assess the situation. Oh my god. He's me for real. Nah. Oh, fuck. Why did she have to go and build a moon laser? Why did she have to go and say all that? It's not over. That moon laser doesn't mean shit. If there's no one to press the button, boom. Or no boom. Her guard is down. And you have a gun. I have 2 guns. Let's be real. This wouldn't even be the first time you thought of it. It's an option. I don't like this. Nah. Or you help her win the battle, avoid baptizing the earth with laser fire, and she uses the points. And the world doesn't end, probably. Who the fuck knows? What should I do? I'm not gonna tell you. I already know you'll want me to do what's heroic, but you wouldn't want me to kill Jane either, would you? Stop staring at me like I'm gonna tongue kiss the answer into you, dude. You know what you need to do. But Jane was right about me. I can't be trusted. I don't even like 99% of people. Then do it for one person. Aren't you tired of spreading yourself thin, trying to believe in everything? Because it's looking pretty fucking likely that the future where Tavi is happy and the future where Jane is alive don't coincide. You have to kill one for the other to survive. It sounds like you're gunning for her. It sounds like you're gunning for her. Say what you will about Dirk, but he has always wanted you to be your best self. He pushed you hoping if he did it hard enough, you'd push back. That's a far cry from whatever neutered domestic purgatory Jane's offering you. Wasn't it nice to be believed in, man? Ugh, can I make an honest query? Did I really kill him? I did, didn't I? Common sense says no. Can't you swing that one by your esoteric telepathic Dirk connection? That's a tricky fucking wicket, man. It's sticky wicket. It's nothing, because that's a stupid fucking phrase cooked up by fake people by a fake sport from a dead planet. Anyway, it's tricky because there's not really all that much anything left of the big man. Not here, anyway. Oh, baloney. That's not how this works. You're the supernatural. Shalu? I don't... Salu? I don't know that one. Of our combined Jesus. This isn't my first ride in the rodeo, mister. I know the rhythm of this fucking bronco. He's still in there, damn it. I'm sorry. Sorry. Fuck, that's good. He's gone, dude. Oh, fuck off, you charlatan. Yeah, horse's ass. Get it all out, man. You manipul... You malevolent, malevolent, masculine, malfeasant. I know a crisp glass of personal culpability isn't what you ordered, but hey, it's better than relapsing. I'm drunk right now. And that sucks, buddy. But I'm talking about the big show of everything's fine now. Kitchen table red, undie, dirty, dancing, you did. Oh, I forgot about that. You fucking wish you did. You'd be the only reasonable excuse you'd have for nipping this uncomfortable epiphany in the bud so you could slink back to following orders from Dirk. God's hooks. I backflip right into my old ways. Jake's just looking back in his own eyes. Dirk's dead. Yeah. Don't beat yourself up about it. It's our running theme with literally everybody we know. Y'all get caught up in these feeling jams, hugging it out in self-realization bliss. Then, bam, premature ejaculation. That passionate growth grind ends before it builds to anything actually satisfying. Are you saying I need to be red undies Jake again? Absolutely the fuck not. Hands off the belt, buddy. You've graduated. You're fully dressed Jake now. Sitting on the sticky floor of custodial closet hidden away from anything certain and good in this world. Alone. This is scary. I don't like this. Fuck yeah, it is. This is sweaty, achy, burning transformation, brother. I want to go back. I want to be the other guy again. You can't be the other guy anymore, Jake. We're sending him upstate to live on a beautiful farm where they're gonna immediately drag him out and back and put him out of his fucking misery. Remember when you told Egbert you wanted someone to hold you accountable? No. Well, no. Here's Johnny. Oh. Oh, Dirk, cripes. If there's really is no magical component to all this, if you're really gone, then I am simply a 40-year-old man being led by the nose by an imaginary friend. That is not cute. It's kind of cute. No, it's a mental illness. It can be both. Look, what you need to do is stop sobbing into your own fucking arms and make a decision. Spying for the rebellion, running away. These were steps in the right direction, but they also had, plausible deniability. They were deflections. At the end of the day, that's what choosing Jane would be too. It's odd, but shucks, I don't want to cut her down right before she makes this big turnaround. If she decided to keep her promise, that'd be bitter fucking berries to live with. But she probably won't change, will she? Why in the fuck would she? She'll have won. But I don't think she was meant to be this way, do you? Like, was she born to be a wildly racist dictatorial cake boss? Okay, when you put it that way, it sounds a bit bonkers. What I mean is, take me, for example. I know it's not my fault Janie got a bit rough and tumble with our relationship, that fundamentally I didn't deserve it. That doesn't exactly make me a mensch by default. Does it? In fact, I worry there might be more of me that's, well, inherently bad than not. And that's why everything tends to be so furiously fucked all the time. Everyone's waiting around for this better version of me to pop up, but that's never going to happen, because if it did, that wouldn't be me anymore. So, are you trapped being Mr. Pissy Panty Loose, Miss Loser Man, no matter what? Sort of. What do you think? I don't know. Maybe. Oh. Who even gives a fuck? This is some big philosophical philandry you're trying out, and we didn't even finish elementary school. The best we've got to work with is whatever you gleaned from my dinner with Andre and Blade Runner, and you fell asleep during Andre. Point taken. Here's what we do know. When you face our friends tomorrow, they're gonna be none the wiser about the insane, masturbatory matrix bullet time battles you've been having with yourself in your own head. What will be real to them is what you did. That's it. Show them you're trying, or don't, and get left behind. Good God. This is the worst pep talk ever. It's you, dude. What did you expect? True. Do you want to be left behind? No. I want to see Tabby grow up. I want to choose him. But I want to believe in Jane too. Sigh. Listen, I never really understood all that much of the doomed timeline hoopla you cerebral types tend to gab about. But it's nice to think there might be a countless Janes somewhere out there who never stop being happy. Baking, getting up to all manner of light-hearted mischiefs. True blue all around. When I think of her, that's what's real to me. What she is now, what these rotten, unenviable circumstances have made of her. It's all just happenstance. Is that stupid? Probably, but you're a god of hope. You're a poster child for making stupid shit feasible. And no one has the power to say what's true forever, Jake. I'm sure if you asked a couple of them how they feel about labor camps and domestic violences, they'd hit you with a, "Whoa there, Buster Jones. That's not for me. No, siree." Exactly. If I can't believe in those Janes, I think I can let this one go. Extravagant hoops to stumble through just to keep believing, man. It's sneaky. I like it. Oh, I dropped something. It's decided then. Seems so. You can finally leave the closet. Har har. Goops aside, old buddy. I get the strange sense I won't be speaking with you again. You won't. Why would you? You're normal now. But you don't need him. It feels good to pretend, though. To hold on a little while longer. Don't. Fine, fine. Hope is the crummiest aspect of the lot, huh? I swear the only time it's worth a lick more than delusions and hot air is if it really fucking hurts. Welcome to being a person. Jake English, Page of Hope, rise up. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. I do this to myself. I like give myself the chills for I get hmm. I guess it could make sense, but fuck. I think I would have rather left off on this note. This note is more fuck. I'm scared. Oh, fuck. She gets shot and then like nothing happens. Nothing happens. She just revives. TikTok for some reason it's like oh hey, it's actually actually she doesn't like actually believe herself to be the hero, and she doesn't believe in it's this either, and it's actually more like a self belief kind of thing for how the TikTok works. So she actually comes back. She doesn't die actually, or she gets to revive herself once. Doofus type of vibe. Like every Jane is the worst, but Jake needs to take action. Not taking action is also taking action. Damn. Uh, I gotta. I don't know. I gotta record things I write. I think. I talk about. I don't know. I talk about. I like being like a lame overthinker in like a half-assed philosophical way. I think everyone does. Well, maybe not. No, I've talked to people who don't actually. I enjoy it a lot. There's nothing to worry about in bossing. Say it is really good. Uh, Next time, Riska. Oh my god, I get to see my wife in an alternate universe. Oh my god. Uh um yes.
That's how much you upload your videos of your thoughts. All my thoughts are everything I write is just feels too recently it feels too not enough about Homestuck and more about just me and my thoughts on how fuck, I don't want to say different philosophical takes, but usually it's the same like 2 or 3. Oh, I almost clicked it. Oh, well, maybe it was a sign to click it. I gotta like I like to talk with like self anecdotes a lot, like especially when I write. I try to write. It's it's hard to do that and read. Stream is 8. It's hard not to just like even like reference things about myself or things of me, because it's just like it's. I mean, that's how people process the world, right? You do it through like self experience and stuff, and it's hard to do that. Honestly, mostly because like I feel like everyone I know knows of my channel and knows where it's at. In theory, they could see it. I doubt anyone's like watching it who I would like care about like seeing it. But uh even like saying like something tiny, it's like weird to do. Uh, wonder like what would be like the I haven't done like a video like edit of a character like a sprite edit, I guess. Like video in like years. I wonder if I could do it. This is simple. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Ah, I miss being more cringe and more free, but I've never truly been fully free. Do a polyester edit of Jane. I guess I don't know what that is off my dome. Oh, I do know what that is now. Never mind. Okay. Okay. Ah. I'm trying to think of like I like to think of which characters in Homestuck I like relate to the most. And I want to say mentally I relate to Jake a lot, but I don't think like in like certain aspects, but I don't think he's the one. It probably would just be Dave Strider. Uh Dave or hmm. I don't know. Who's the lamest guy in Homestuck? Uh Probably whoever that is. I'm scared. I'm scared of what the future holds. I can't. Uh I'm scared what the future holds in this. And I'm also upset I can't get the clip function to work in the Discord. It's so sad. Um Oh wait, maybe I did something. Maybe it'll work actually. Okay, no, it won't work. Okay. I thought it would work. Okay, no. Boom, boom, boom. Damn, dang. Ah, ah. Okay. Being scared is what makes a good cliffhanger. Being scared is what makes me feel like a fuck. Well, it makes me feel like a big baby because I'm scared of like everything. I read 2 words and I'm like, oh my god, what's gonna happen? No. Ah, God. Fuck. Wait, I need to go back to the Kanaya. Wait, I need to go back to the earlier pages of this. I'm completely ignoring what happened early on in this reading. Oh my god. Oh my god. Actually, let me bring this TV card back out. And let me zoom back in with this shit. Oh my god. Fucking. You know what's crazy? This ain't even like the hardest line from this whole thing. Oh, fuck. Damn. Damn. Oh, fuck, this is like so good. My god. I love Kanaya. I love Kanaya. She was such a she was on like the oh my god. For the longest time she was on the edge. She was so close to being like my favorite character. And I think she might just be my favorite character right now. Depending how all this plays out more on. Because she's still on the edge. She's always on the edge. I think Kanaya, like, even like Meat, both of them, both Meat and Candy so far have like are on the edge of being my favorite character, but they're never there. They just never have like the enough shabong to do it. Oh, God, man, fuck. This was my face the entire time reading. See, I guess hearing this, I guess reading part of it, the Rose part. It's my face the entire time. I was eating that shit up, probably more than this kid, than the daughter, man, than Yiff themselves. Oh, fuck. Fucking evil bitch. My God. It was never that serious. I knew you would forgive me. Oh my God. Big focus on the eyes in this one. Fucking God, you gotta go through rings to make like Jade kind of make sense. No, no, I'm just trying to hate on Jade more than I should be. Ah, and Jade living vicariously through their daughter. Okay. Man, I gotta wake up early for work tomorrow. That sucks. That sucks. I gotta wake up early. Why do I gotta have a job? Why can't I just be like jobless and like unemployed and just existing through time and space, chilling, chillaxing, reading terrible things? Oh, I started reading oh, what's that called? It's also money's that is, yeah, alas it is. What's that thing called? What's the Homestuck MSP adventure that was had like a friends opening. Oh my god. Wait, I want to show that real quick. Oh my mspfa.com. It's one of the popular ones. Home Slice. I started Home Slice at work when I should have been doing my job. Yeah, Home Slice. Yes, yeah. I'll pull the TV card back up. Um, I should have been doing my job, but I was doing a lot. I was doing a lot today, and just like call after call, person coming in, person coming in. Home Slice is like candy. Yeah. Uh, it's yeah, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it gets more into it. I just I couldn't like yeah, I can play with audio. Oh, is the audio muted? Oh, it is muted. I turn the audio on. Oh, I'll get like the DMCA real quick. I really enjoyed this. I thought it was like pretty good. Oh wait, yeah. I really enjoyed this opening. This opening actually sold me to like read it with at work was the opening. Let's see if I should zoom in more. But then the dialogue started happening, and I wasn't really jiving with it very well. It didn't feel like what I wanted from the dialogue. And that was about it. And that's probably one of the more important things in it is I don't jive with the dialogue very, very well. Specifically how John talks. But I guess I didn't really see too much. I didn't read too much of it. But I'm gonna give it more time. I enjoyed it enough to at least read it for a bit. God. Yeah, I was at work bored and I was like, man, I should do something to waste time. And I had YouTube open and Twitter open, and I was like thinking, do I doom scroll or do I watch a useless like video I've already seen, or have fun watching a video that I'm gonna partially see and then have to finish when I get home, and then probably just restart because I got interrupted in like probably whoa, that's pretty good. During a certain spot, I'm like, oh, we gotta restart. And yeah. And it's just, I don't know. I doom scroll a lot on Twitter, just all the time. It's where I live. But I was curious on that. The dialogue kind of messed me up on that one. I think, admittedly, I've read some of the things I've read have pretty good dialogue. A lot of them have pretty good dialogue for how I feel like they feel like the characters a lot of the time. John felt weird in that though, but but it's sitcom based, so you have to accept it a little more. I assume it's sitcom based. I actually don't know if the opening came out after or later. I assume it actually came out after it was written for a bit. Vast Air, like for example, fucking great, and I gotta continue reading that. I'm in the intermission. Ooh. You need to understand Vriska more for your writing. everyone just needs to understand Vriska more in general. Just everyone just needs Vriska more in their lives. Vriska, Vriska is love. Vriska is life. Yeah. Yeah. Circuit. Okay. Am I getting too? Yeah, I probably am. Okay, I should end up. You understand Vriska? You know how to write Vriska. Gotta you gotta live like Vriska for a while. Damn. No, damn. Actually, that probably involved being a serial killer for a bit. I actually don't know if that's a good idea. But it is time to end. I think it's time for me to get off and figure out what to do. I don't know. Probably first thing, eat a couple spiders, something. It'll come to you. Whoa. Yeah, let them bite you. It's like a Spider-Man thing, I think. Sometimes I'm tempted to be like super lame at work and like start typing like Risk a little bit here and there in like emails just to see what would happen. But it's a professional environment, and I probably shouldn't do that ever. But I'm tempted. It's like on my shoulder. It's tempting me. It's calling to me. Every time I type an email, it's just, hey, do this instead. And every time I say no, I can't. One of these days I'm gonna break and just do it though. I feel it. I feel it happening very soon. But I'm trying to think if I got anything to say to end. I need like hmm. 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 Mm. No, I don't think I got anything super important to say. I think after this week, I think this week, I think my schedule starts being pretty normal. I was saying that earlier. So I should be able to do more things like I want. I'm not like, it's not really sporadic, or it's not me doing a bunch of things. I should be pretty chill for a while. Yeah, my work stuff is pretty chill now. I only gotta like be busy at work. I don't gotta be busy after work. Like last weekend, I was at work on Friday until normal time. Then Saturday, I went to work and I was there until like 1 a.m. I went in kind of late. I went in at like 1 p.m. or something. So I was there till 1 a.m. If I got in earlier, it wouldn't have been as bad. And then the next day on Sunday, I went in for I don't know. I think I got off at 10, went in at like 5 or 6. Yeah. I work, but not enough. I really don't know what to do with like leave. Like I feel like I have to start using my leave more, but when at the place I work, your leave gets paid out, so it's like having extra money in the bank whenever you decide to get out of there. It's like I have like 240 hours of leave right now, I think. I think I'm near the cap. So I gotta start using it actually. But like if I ever leave, that's a good little check right there. That's a good little like extra oomph. Like actually, you know what? Like I don't make much money, but how long can I live with 240 hours of work plus a normal check? That'd be like, okay, so 80 plus 240, 320. Okay. How much are my expenses? My expenses aren't bad. This isn't something I should be like like thinking about on stream, but I'm like, I'm just curious right now. Uh, huh. I could,
This is a crazy segment to the end of the stream.
yeah. Yeah, I'm just, I could. I have a low. I have a like a. I live somewhere I don't need much money, so I could, in theory, I could live for like, damn, I could live for like 7 months. Huh. Okay. So if I get fired, plus unemployment, plus this, oh my god, if I get unemployment and I'm on this, that's like almost a year I could probably live off of. Oh my god, maybe that's the play when I'm done with this job. But I really like the job. It's a good job. I like it. Uh, but that's not bad. I could live. Oh, okay, that was a good waste of time. But yeah, that's it. Yeah, so for realsies now. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for listening to me struggle to say words and struggle just to like kind of speak and like I don't know exist sometimes. But yeah, I hope Jane doesn't get shot in the back of the head or something. Well, it wouldn't be that. But yeah, bye. Bye.